What we do here is go back.
Hey YouTube, Budget Paparazzi's in the building. I have to make a few changes for 2022. If you like budgeting, saving challenges, and sinking funds and that sort of video, let's get into it. Please like, subscribe. I'm doing the best I can. If you're wondering what these are, these little treaty sticks might be the key to getting my dog Gina to let me film. So let's just hope that works. Let's get into it. So how have y'all been doing? How was your New Year Eve? I just stayed home. This is the new binder that I'm working on. Okay, so let me give a couple of shout outs. Big shout out to Black and Blue. I love you, girl. And a shout out to my fro and baddies Budget. Finally caught her live yesterday. It was awesome. I did pick up her new savings challenges. I haven't got to look at them yet. I do, however, have the 2021 book that I'm trying to work on. It's never too late to get it started. Also, I'm gonna have to take everything out of my binders, and I'll tell you about that. So let's get into that, and let's pull everything out from 2021. Now, mind you, I only did it a couple of months, so let's see what I came up with, and I'll tell you where I need to allocate it now and what happened. This is actually the new book where everything's gonna go now. I'll need this. This is gonna get stuffed. I've got a few sinking funds in here. We're just gonna pull everything out, and we're starting over for 2022. We'll figure it out. When I tell you what happened, you will understand. I was working on my emergency fund really hard in my month ahead to try to catch up. I haven't had a car for the last few months, and my boss told me, find a cash car. She gave me an amount. Find a decent car, I'll get it, and I'll just take it out of your check. Well, that fell through once I finally found a good deal. I found an Explorer Sport for only $5,000, and not a lot of miles, one owner. Really wanted to get it, and she reneged on the deal. So here I am, pulling everything out that I have that should have gone to emergencies, and I could have had that pulled out of my check, to having to figure out where I'm at to get me that car. So let's just figure this out together, okay? I understand, it's kind of slow, it's winter time, but it would have been nice to know that I don't know, she didn't even let me talk. She asked me how much the car was and just kind of hit the ceiling when I said $5,000, and that's what she told me to search for, a $25,000 to $5,000 car, and I did. And I got a deal. What really hurt my feelings was I got a deal. My sister's dad, Papa, he passed away recently, but he had bought 2 trucks from this guy, and it was kind of on him. He wanted to do me the favor because I needed him, and he wasn't going to charge me. He has a small dealership here in town. He wasn't going to charge me anything, just cost what he paid for it, and not even just out of the strength of Papa, and that really hurt my feelings, because I felt like I went back on my word when I went to go. I mean, all I really needed was down money, and I could have afforded the payment. She didn't let me finish. She just heard $5,000 and went into a conniption. Probably shouldn't discuss it, but you know, it's really bad to renege on somebody like that when they really need you. She's helped me in the past when I've needed her. I'm so far behind on everything. I had COVID 3 to 4 weeks in the beginning of the year, last year, and I have lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, so I got it worse than most. And yeah, then we had a freeze here in Texas. We all got stuck in the house. When I don't work, I don't get paid. She does her best to make up for it, but it's still not the point. My rent, my utility, all my stuff got behind, and the car payment got in and was just way too much for me. So I had to make a decision to get all my bills together, start budgeting. I had no clue how to budget. If it wasn't for YouTube, I would know nothing about how to go about this. I mean, here I am. I'm going to be 53 on February the 1st. Now, I've lived a few lifetimes. I feel like I was talking with Black and Blue about it. Maybe I'll save that story for another time. But I've lived my dream. I ran my own business. Did I budget that money? Well, yes, I did. I had it when I fell ill. I never been ill in my life. In 2011, I got deathly sick to where I needed some chemo-based medicine. The 50 grand savings that I had went straight into that medicine, and I had to start all over when I came here to Texas from California. So I've pretty much lived my dream. I was, you know, professional photographer in California. Any pictures you've seen of Crooked Eye, a lot that you've seen of Snoop. I don't just need to name drop. These are just people that I ended up taking pictures of, and I was very successful. Not only famous people, but upcoming, you know, regular people that are trying to make it in the music business. They booked me. I mean, I lived my dream is all I'm trying to say with that. My eyesight started going a little bit bad. It was the lupus. I didn't find out I had lupus until 2016. So I did all that chemo-based medicine. I did all this stuff. I got back right. I got back up on my feet. I had 6 surgeries on my lower back and the back of my neck because I started to walk funny. Later on, they then added rheumatoid arthritis to it. And you know, to somebody who's so active and successful and everything, I just had to retire, come here. My sister and my goddaughter and them, they all took care of me, got me back on my feet. So then I decided to stay here in Texas because it's slower than California, and just retire, give me a little 9-to-5 job. You guys know a little bit about me and what I'm going through. But you know what? Lisa Grateful Me said, what is your word for the year? I was telling Black and Blue, I said, allow. Allow is my word. Because there's this positive affirmations that they say, I am worthy of everything I want. Money and happiness comes to me. Money and happiness works out for me. But money and happiness, I will allow it to work out for me. That right there hit me deep when I heard that, allow. I tend to stay in a routine-based situation because of, you know, my health and everything. I just want to keep going, get up, you know, do what I got to do, take care of my animals, then go to work, and just do it all over again the next day. I do a lot more than a lot of people in my situation. But basically allow. I'm going to allow things to work out for me. I'm going to quit trying to control everything and just do what I'm required to do. Budgeting, just stay in my corner, stay away from negativity, and that's what I'm going to do for the new year. So let's get into this, why I still got Gina's attention. So I have these. I think I got everything out. Let me separate this money real quick. If I knew how to speed it up, I would. I'm so sorry it's long. But I have to get this done when my dog allows me, because if you would hear her, you would be like, oh my gosh. And yeah. So let's see where I'm at. I think I got at least 1,000 here. I think so. I'm hoping so. And we're gonna reallocate those funds, and we're just gonna keep doing the $10 challenge and the $100 envelope challenge for now. Out the baddie. Betty and Budget's book. We're gonna get that going. Now, this here, this is what I was gonna stuff today. It's extra money. It's outside of, it's 2022 money. And all of this is what I had saved. Trying to have that emergency fund, you know, so when she helped me get the car, I'd have been set. But you know what? We're gonna do this ourselves, y'all. We're gonna get it done, because now he's telling me if I just put $2,000 down, I can have a $250 payment. Or maybe, possibly, I'm gonna try to talk him into $1,300. And it's, I mean, $5,000 is not a big loan. So I'm gonna do what I have to do, because then I can get a second job and I can really make this stuff happen. Yeah. Okay, so we just wanna add up everything safe. This is part of it. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get out. What does Omar Fro call it? The click-clack? Got my click-clack too, girl. So funny. Okay, so 100.
I'm not very good with people. If you don't start a conversation, we won't have one. We won't have one. If you don't start a conversation.
Okay, and we've got 1, 7, 51, 79, 840. Something's missing. I didn't pull something out. Well, we'll count this too. 10, 20, 30. Oh my God. No! Oh, you guys, just shoot me now. Just shoot me now. I'm gonna have to count it all over again. Just shoot me now. Oh my God. Let me just put this here. Let me pause the video and make sure and come back.